Okay, today we're going to demonstrate how to create a purchase order using the Shipcleint, which is a product of Floralship. So what we're going to do is first determine whether you have this program on your computer. So to start with, we're going to go to Start, look under Programs, and see if in fact you have the Floralship client, which turns into the Floralship client home. If you have it, then you're good to go. If you do not have it, contact IT in Brighton and they will set you up with it. Okay, so the username and password are the same username and password that you use to log into Floralship.com, which is where you buy products online. In this system it is online, but it does not work off a live inventory. The assumption here is that you are talking to the vendor on the phone and you're placing your order, creating the PO as you're creating the order. The shipper is creating the invoice in their system at the same time. So at the end of the conversation, hopefully you can share PO numbers and invoice amounts. Okay, so to begin with, we're just going to go ahead and log on. I'm going to log on as Fort Worth in this case. The system takes anywhere from 10 seconds to about a minute to download all the applications. So just be patient. This little window will go away and it'll count down. When it gets to 0, it'll go away and then we'll proceed. Okay, so now we have some options here. For the purpose of purchase orders, there's two parts that you're going to be using. The create order, where you're creating the purchase order, and view existing shipments, where you can review your scans and also review your order. So to start with, we're going to go right to create order. The goal here is that every order coming across your dock, we'd like to have an associated PO with it, which obviously means we have to get this PO in the system. The Floralship number is our PO number. So you should be giving that to your vendor at the end of this phone call. Okay, what we're going to find first is that the tab keys and the up and down arrows and your enter key on your keyboard are probably going to be the most useful here. The system does not work particularly well with the mouse. It does work, but you'll find that we have this scripted, so if you just keep hitting tab, it goes right through the system for you. So we're going to do a purchase here. Let's go in and I'm going to type F for Fresca in this case. I'm going to scroll down with my arrows to Fresca, hit tab, brings me to the customer. The customer, you'll notice that each store has an assortment of customers that we've set up for you. Pre-booked, sold, standing, and just Greenleaf. I'm going to hit tab and it's going to default that Dino is the manager. The primary ship to is fine. It knows that it's the Greenleaf store address. The shipping path. Now the shipping path will be the same one again you're selecting when you're buying in Floralship. So in this case it's Miami Prime landed Fort Worth. We're going to hit tab again and we're going to select the day and the transportation method. So in our case now, let's say this is going to be Prime. It departs every Monday. I'm going to hit tab again and I'm going to use my up arrows to select the 29th as our date that we want this to be shipped. In the Floralship system, you sort of select the date that you want the product to be arriving at your store. In this system, you select the date you want it to ship. Okay, hitting tab again, it's going to go to add box and we're going to hit enter and add a box. This is where you start creating the order. I'm going to say we're going to get one box. We can come back and change it to more if we wish. I'm hitting tab. Perhaps we're buying a half box, so I'm going to hit H for half. Select the flower type. So we have a whole list of flower types in here, much like you have on the other screen in Floralship. So let's say we're going to select roses, just to be nice and easy. I type in rose, I hit tab. Okay, now we're going to select a variety. We can either use the drop down or we can type in a letter and it'll bring us at least to that part of the database. So let's select the Nikito here. Yes, it should know it's white, but it doesn't, so we're going to type WITE here. we can type we want a 60 centimeter, for instance. I'm going to go now to the price. So now you're negotiating the price with the vendor. Let's just say it's 45 cents. It's packed 150. Tab. I'm going to hit S for stem. And I'm going to add that box. Now if I wanted to, I could go back. If we decided we wanted 2 boxes, I could come back up here and change this to 2 boxes. So now I'm going to add this box. Yes, and it doesn't like my flower grade because it didn't fill out properly. So let me fix that. 60 centimeter. Okay. Now I'm going to add this box, or boxes in this case, because I've changed it to 2. Okay, there's our, you can assume this is sort of like a cart. So this is putting it in a holding area for you. It's not yet in your offer. We're going to come down and do add box to offer. It's going to close that window. It's going to bring up our, essentially our shopping cart where we see 2 boxes. So this is box 1 of 2 and box 2 of 2. That now we want to still continue to buy from Fresca. So we're going to come over here. We're going to add box again. Okay, again we're going to assume that 1 box is what we're ordering. Let's do a quarter box this time. Hit tab. Tab again, tab again. That gets it by the description here. And this time let's order some Alstroemeria. Okay, we have our Alstroemeria. One of the things you'll notice here, I mean there's a large list of Alstroemeria colors. But there's going to be occasions where you can't find the exact match that either that vendor calls this product or this variety, or it's just not here, maybe it's a new variety. So assorted is always a good option when you can't find anything else that relates to it. The good news is the vendor knows in his system what he's ordering. You want to come as close as possible to matching that. So let's just say the colors are assorted as well. We're going to call this Super Select. And I'm going to hit tab twice. It's going to bring us down here to the price. So let's just say the price is $2.35. This is a quarter box, so let's say 8 bunches, so 8 units. I'm going to hit, I hit tab to bring me the unit of measure. I'm going to hit down arrows and get to bunch. I'm going to add this to box. And then I'm adding this box to our offer. And there we have our quarter box of Alstroemeria. Okay, assuming that this order is done, we don't want to buy any more from Fresca today, we can then tell the vendor, okay, our PO number is 45716 in this case, and it's for $153.80. And let me show you, if you want to delete, let's assume you want to remove one of these. Let's say the Alstroemeria you decide you didn't want, or maybe you decided you only wanted one of the boxes of a keto, not 2. Just select that line first just by clicking on it, and then select this little black triangle, and that highlights the whole line, which would allow you to either edit it or remove it. I'm going to remove it. Okay, so now we're just down to our 2 boxes. We have a new total of $86.30. If I click save now, we're actually going to buy these boxes, and I don't want to do that. But I will show you some other examples of what to do and how to track this shipment from now. So I'm going to close right now and be back with another edition of our demo. Thank you.